It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Well, there's only a couple matchups with this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, we're on.
He didn't want to do it.
I was lazy. I mean, the equipment's right there, but I'm just lazy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'll go with that. That's probably realistic. Hey, welcome to the Not So Late Show. How you guys doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm very tired, but I'm doing very well.
Why are you very tired?
I'm always tired.
Well, why are you always tired?
Looks.
Why do you keep leading the double life of selling methamphetamines at night and then coming to the show during the day and then working during the afternoon?
Because I really like methamphetamine selling, working.
Oh wait, I keep getting you and Breaking Bad mixed up, which is returning in June, by the way.
Which is it's the hair, right? It's the
hair. Yes.
You'd be Walter. I would be the
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse, the dumb one. Who's his name? Awesome. I wonder if I lost some weight, and I got the goatee and the glasses, if I could actually pull that off. I think I have too big a head to actually pull that off.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
If you're smart enough.
Yeah, but I have my head for Halloween.
Huh?
I suppose so. My head's
Can you grow a goatee though?
Not a good one.
Oh, this will be funny. Yeah, do it.
No. I'll probably just go to the prop store and get a.
No.
Yeah.
Legit, try to grow one.
No.
Try to grow one.
No.
Please try to grow one.
Oh no.
JJ, do you concur?
Hi.
Yeah,
He's not paying. Just because he's not paying attention doesn't mean he agrees with you.
He concurs. You should try to grow a goatee.
This thing sucks. It's just gonna freaking dump on my lap. Hold on, I'm gonna have a little water here.
If he grows a goatee, you have to shave everything. Neck up.
Can I save the eyebrows?
No.
I'll give him eyebrows because that would be a little creepy. And eyelashes because that'd be super creepy.
Yeah.
Pluck
Can I keep
out,
the ear hair too?
We wish you wouldn't.
I don't know how you'd get a razor in there to begin with. Although I'm kind of curious now.
Shave everything, like Bickett, like him? But I'm supposed to be the other guy, the dumb one. He's Walter.
Yeah, he needs the hair.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make a argument for you.
I got
to grow it, he loses it.
I'll grow a goatee. But he's got to grow.
You can do that by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, for some reason I just don't see it happening. But I bet you I could pull off the look. I don't know. My head might be too fat for it. I have a fat head.
Grow a goatee and you can pull it off.
All right, we'll see. I'll be like you put on, Dr. The hell's his name? Heisenberg.
Kevorkian?
No, Heisenberg. Put on a little weight.
Wasn't that a airship or something?
No, the Hindenburg.
Ah.
Heisenberg was a German scientist. Anyways, let's see. So what did you do this week, Pat?
A lot.
Would you care to elaborate for our viewing audience?
No.
Okay.
What did you do this week, Brad?
Well, unlike you, I did nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's not true. I worked a ton, but there's really nothing of interest or note.
Well, okay. I had a day off today.
Did you?
But I did not relax.
Okay.
I did take a nap, but that does not constitute relaxing.
Taking a nap constitutes relaxing. I've never seen anyone uptight. Actually, I take that back. I take that back indeed, because I used to work with somebody who no longer works at my place of employment, and go out on remotes, and he would have night terrors, which is especially bad if you're on a plane.
Does he freak out?
Yes.
Oh God.
Absolutely and the problem is, and I'm not even joking, is his dreams will take on whatever setting he was last in his real life. So he will be on a plane, fall asleep, And
he's
I'm going to censor myself here. To
No, please don't.
No.
No.
It's 9:04. I'm going to censor. We're gonna freaking crash! Ah! And then someone has to shake him awake. It's like,
I'm sorry, everybody.
Sorry, I have night terrors. It's like,
That's why you don't fall asleep on a plane if you suffer from that.
It's like, yeah, he'll leave like gouge marks in like people's arms.
That'd be so fun.
What do you mean so fun?
I mean, as long as I'm not sitting next to him, it'd be so fun.
All right, fair enough. That you'd be like,
wait for it. This dude's gonna freak out.
He's gonna fall asleep. Yeah. Great. I'm sure he'll appreciate it when tell him I have night terrors. I don't know what he's talking about. We should duct tape him to his chair.
We should put him out on the wing or something like that.
There's someone on the wing. No.
But anyways, I had the day off.
Okay. You took a nap. You took a stressful nap.
Stressful nap.
Really? Stressful nap.
Yeah. I did a bunch of paperwork.
Okay.
Had to drive to my work.
Why? When was your day off?
Rather not get into it, but I had to drive to my work.
Okay.
Then I went scavenging through a junkyard looking for one piece for my truck.
Okay.
By the way, if anybody happens to have a 2005 Chevy Colorado chair handle that you can just use to recline your chair, that'd be awesome if I can have it.
Why, did you snap yours off or something? How did you snap yours off?
It got stuck on one of the carpenter loops when I got out of my truck and went to take a step, and the whole thing just popped off.
Wait. Instead of your pants ripping, all right, so instead of the cloth on your pants, which is presumably, it was a jeans?
Yes.
It was jeans, so, double stitching, but it's just double stitching. Whereas a large injection molded heavy duty plastic handle on a truck just went ka-tink
off.
Shit, built like a rock of shit.
Well, no, talc's a rock as well.
Yes, talc is a rock, yes.
It's a little delicate. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, they make baby powder out of talc.
Right, so it's basically if you ever hit a wall, your entire front of your truck powderizes. Yeah.
Please don't hit my truck.
It's an expensive.
My truck is white too, so
it's an expensive accident, but great, nice wine balancing on camera, lovely. It's an expensive accident, but at least your truck will smell wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very absorbent and stuff too.
It covers up the poo.
Hi, Deb.
Hi.
It covers up the poo smell.
It does cover up the poo.
So other than so after scavenging through that stuff, I just went and got my oil change. Did I mention that?
No, you did not. Was there anything interesting there?
Yeah. For some odd reason, everybody was sitting inside. I couldn't figure it out.
Well, generally, that's where they keep the chairs.
No, outside there were chairs.
What oil change place are you going to?
Valvoline in Torrington.
They have chairs outside?
Yeah.
Really?
At a picnic table.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And everybody was inside, and I'm like, 60 degrees, I'm going outside.
All right, fair enough.
And luckily enough, there was a package store right next to it.
All right.
So
naturally, the cops thought you were some sort of vagrant. And
happened to walk in there.
Right. Wow.
Happened to
blue abadi abadai.
Happened to procure some
adult chocolate milk.
Yes.
Is that what you got today? Adult chocolate milk
and Sailor Jack. All
right. You didn't drink them in tandem, did you?
No.
All right. That's probably advisable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Anything else?
Well, no. Then the nap happened.
The nap.
Then I came here.
Wait. So. Did you go home at any point, or was the nap on the bench with the bottle in hand? I'm just saying that might be why it was not a relaxing nap, for the simple reason that the cops woke you up at gunpoint. No.
Well, I mean I had a dream that there were cops.
Okay.
And weapons were drawn.
All
Luckily,
right.
I had a knife on me. I got out of it. Only a 2-star warning.
2-star.
And
it's like Grand Theft Auto.
I drove through a car wash.
Right.
And it was all good.
All right, very good. So.
And I came here.
It's Grand Theft Auto. Jay? What was your week like?
Working.
All right.
Cleaning.
Exciting.
Seriously.
Cleaning and working.
By the way, apparently Jay's anemic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We might want to try that white balance again.
He makes me look tan.
I know.
Should I see a doctor?
Yeah,
yeah.
You're dying.
Another 40, 50 years.
Borderlands 2 came out with an update.
They did.
Yeah.
No one at home really knows what the hell we're talking about.
Borderlands 2 is one of the best video games ever made by God or by Gearbox. And they came out with an update, which is...
And on the 8th day, he said, let there be...
Borderlands 2.
Sure.
And I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
You know, I know
You're
you
still
haven't had a
talking about
chance
the
to
video
try
game,
it.
right?
I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, well, having a lot of fun with everything, JJ.
Good for you.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's a good time. It's a good time to be me.
Great time.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't get surprise cake.
I got
still
surprised.
count it in.
Oh, yeah, my week was made even awesomer.
Why was that?
I was brought surprise cake.
You were brought a surprise cake.
Yeah.
It's not even your birthday.
I know.
That's the best type of cake.
I had a very special person show up at my house and bring me chocolate Oreo cake.
Chocolate Oreo cake?
It was Oreo filling cake. It was awesome.
What did they want from you?
Nothing.
Really?
Oh, I
The
think
best,
you know.
The best part is
Just saying.
they just showed up, gave me the cake, gave me a hug, and left.
That's
I was just
it?
like,
Guess what I got out of all
I
of
don't
it?
know what. It's amazing.
Who do you know that gives you an Oreo cake?
Oh, I know people.
Well, you know a person at least.
That's
because
all
you
that
know
matters. It's the only person they need
It
to know.
is. That's tremendous.
Yes.
I forgot my news stories outside, so I can't even help you white balance again.
There we go. We have no problem with that.
Are you
What-
white balancing on the table that's red?
I just wanted to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, Jay's good.
That. Yes, I am
What
holding my
is this,
breath.
Twilight?
Alright.
White balance on his face. That'll about do it. You're pretty close now. No. Anyways, all right. We'll. Now it's worse.
White balancing on his face.
White balance on the curtain. There you go.
This is the best you're getting.
Fair enough. Jay, you still look anemic. All right, it's time to get to geeky news. Are you ready for some
Hi.
geeky news?
Wait, do we all have our own camera?
Yes.
Yeah,
Rob was feeling energetic,
it's true.
and I get the one that makes me blue.
No one remembers
I'm
Eiffel
blue.
65.
I'm in need of a guy. That's what they thought it said. That's what that.
But at least I look all right on camera, kind of, sort of.
At least I look like poo.
True.
So it's
look-
time for JJ's favorite part of the show.
Yes, geeky news.
I thought it was boobies.
No, we don't
No,
have
we
that
don't have
in the show.
movies on the show.
Then I have no part of this show anymore.
Okay, we have movies coming up next.
All right.
But first, you have to be energetic and do geeky news. There we go. That's the kind of energy we need. Now bring
Well done.
your D- game. Thank you.
All right. Great.
You bleep.
Bring on the geek.
No.
First news story is Jay.
I don't know.
Bring,
It's gonna.
we're
be-
bringing on the geek. How to make
NS
Nissalus
Even worse.
Oh, crap.
Besides that long pause. Go on.
What's the one possible way we can make this show even more terrible than it is?
Bring in another dude.
Less chicks.
Counter for going with the same thing.
But we're different. I'll give you that. I don't know where you're hiding your women, but we don't have any here. We have the baba, but she's not on air
No.
because she refuses to come on.
Come on.
What? Wait.
We
what?
noticed you. You refuse to come on the air.
We'll set up a chair.
30 seconds.
You can sit on Pat's lap.
30 seconds.
Talk about the first thing that pops up. Tokyo University has created smell-vision.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, all right. Well, this makes more sense.
Smell-vision.
As soon as smell-o-vision comes around, shoes are coming off.
Yes,
Not
it does.
just smell-o-vision, but directional smell-o-vision.
Directional
So
smell-o-vision.
it's like surround smell-o-vision.
It'd be awesome because when you watch Cops, you know why they're getting arrested.
Yeah, you'll smell it. Awesome. Spit take.
Yes! Can I get a count it?
Oh, yeah.
Booyah! Is that a win? Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can't
don't
take
poke
this
it too
anymore.
hard.
All right. Don't poke it.
That's what she said?
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
Gone.
I just want to make sure you still have breathing. All
Barely
right, you found
gone.
it. Good. Sony has patented a touch force screen. So it's not like
Oh, that can go along with the smell-o-vision.
it can.
Yeah.
Watching HBO.
Because when you touch a screen like any tablet, anything like that, you just touch it. It's you touch it or you don't touch it. Now, using a microphone, believe it or not, using some sort of like sound waves and just the displacement from your hand moving, the microphone along with the screen and everything can actually detect.
Sense how, like...
It detects how hard or softly you're actually touching things.
I'm still picturing some junkies in Torrington just going up to the TV like,
It's gonna happen. Believe me, it's gonna happen.
I'm just saying. Suck it, internal combustion.
That's right. You know
Oh,
why?
gas.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I do.
Oh, I do.
I know why.
Okay, go.
Yep,
58
go ahead.
seconds.
Okay. Ooh. Because they found a way to play with dark matter.
In my car?
Yeah. No.
No.
But that's
In
internal
a
combustion.
laboratory.
Oh. That'd be weird if they were doing it in my car.
That
So
is
you want to
true.
explain this in the next? You want to explain dark matter in 40 seconds? I'll be very impressed.
It's the opposite of matter.
No, it's not.
It's
It
the
is
opposite
too.
of, no, it's the
And
opposite of light matter.
Antimatter is the opposite of matter.
There you go.
It's the opposite of light matter.
What's dark matter, Jay?
Angry.
Yeah. Urgh.
Dark matter is in a very bad place and doesn't want you to question it.
It's evil matter.
No.
Now you have 20 seconds
It's
to
the
explain it.
cosmic
Go!
matter, yeah.
Stuff that's not stars and planets.
Yeah, it's basically all stuff that's not stars and planets.
So
It's
you make a
also-
black hole in my car.
It's often considered like zero energy matter or matter that doesn't have. It's,
boring!
It's
It's evil
antimatter.
energy.
Doesn't matter.
It's
Has
the next
nothing-
step to warp
This
drive.
has nothing
Oh my
to do
God,
with
that'd be
internal
so
combustion
cool.
or warp drive.
Yes, it does. Everything has to start somewhere.
I'm going to work. I hope there's no turns.
You're a pessimist.
You're,
How dare you
you're a Pepsi.
scoff at my internal awesomeness?
They made golf cool.
Yes.
Hovercraft.
No, hover golf cart.
Seems less cool now.
Awesomeness.
I want one.
All right, it does look cool because
It
it's
is
like this.
freaking
Now
awesome.
this actually kind of makes sense because this will per square inch puts 33 times less pressure than a human foot. Per
Awesome.
square inch.
There's only one problem with this.
What's
oh,
that?
well, we
It's
can
not
explain,
roadworthy.
explain what's going
Wait,
on.
there's only one problem. I want to hear this one
Shut up,
problem.
shut up. Explain the story first.
They replaced a cool, still cool golf cart with a hover golf cart. Okay, go ahead.
They made a golf version of a hovercraft.
Yeah, basically.
Golf cart version of a hovercraft.
They're hard to steer.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
You're gonna
Then you
go
play
like,
bumper cars at
you're
the
gonna
same
go like
time.
right over your ball and it'll move.
And who cares about the golf game when you have a hovercraft?
I'd
will-
probably forget about golf after the
It
first
will
round.
be fun when it's like, oh, water hazard.
That's true.
There's water everywhere.
Oh, look, there's those douches from the office. Water hazard. And then you kick it to the side and you splash them.
Don't think too hard, Jay. Don't think too hard.
Ow.
All right, so
Ow.
they made this. I don't know who even they is. Is this Oxford or MIT or?
I did.
I
made
it's
it.
a company called Good Times.
Oh yeah, Good Times made this thing. It's essentially this stupid ass device that goes on
It
your
is
head.
absolutely ridiculous.
And what it does
It's
is
technology. Everything's smaller. No, we're going to put this
it
ginormous thing in your
interfaces
head.
with your phone, and it senses when you're pissed off or busy or thinking too much,
Or
and-
pooping.
and sets your phone to do not disturb.
Yeah.
So whenever you're deep in thought, aka taking a giant deucer, it's not gonna let your phone ring. So if you want to look ridiculous and have lots of money to spend on inane
Are you
gadgets,
still playing with my
For
car?
your
How much
phone.
is a lot of money?
Good God.
probably $1,000.
Oh.
So if you
Ridiculous.
want,
Oh.
so if you want the
Go back to the
ability
green. It looks better.
to set your
Thank you.
to set your phone to do not disturb, for
But-
no damn reason while you're taking a shit,
But wait.
buy this.
Wait, what if you're waiting for like this extraordinarily hot girl to call you, but you really have to poop? And then you have this thing on because you forgot about it, then you go poop, and then you miss the phone call. You're going to like throw
It's
yourself in
an
front of a
enormous
truck.
headset thingy. You won't forget you have it on your head.
I think it actually attaches to your earlobes too, if I
It
saw it right.
may, and it may
God.
look so ridiculous. Your girlfriend will call, and even without video phone, she'll know
Apple
you have it on
does
and think you're damn
something
ridiculous.
unoriginal.
I was not. I mean, it's another patent because Apple's patent whores.
It's original and unoriginal. So
it is, but it isn't.
it's a detachable screen,
Detachable
laptop-
penis.
laptop with a detachable screen, except there's no power supply in the screen. It draws power wirelessly from the base station itself, aka the keyboard portion of it.
Which Windows
That's
already does.
scary.
No, they don't. They don't do the wireless portion power of it.
Meh. Details.
But it
Yeah.
seems like they just took that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Sometimes it seems like they patent stuff just to patent it for no other reason than
I'm
to
gonna
just
Just to say they
Hologram.
have the patent.
hologram.
Yeah.
A special type of hologram that's never been done before. That'll be totally original, unique, and you can patent it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
how
Well,
about that?
got you there.
Right?
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So,
af-
other news, there's also rumors that the iPad 5 they're gonna have a thing in April to announce the iPad 5.
Which will be released 7 minutes later.
Hopefully, I'm due for a new iPad.
So am I.
I still have the first
Wait, no,
gen, but I
have a
also
Kindle.
have my Nexus too.
I have the first gen too. I'm due for a new iPad.
So we all have the first gen.
Yes.
Jay and I moved on.
I have not.
What?
No, sorry.
Oh. Well, we can talk about the
Phone is 69
Speaking
seconds.
about unoriginal, the iPad 5.
It's an iPad 4, but
more memory.
it's
Well,
flavor.
no, what they're basically, the rumor mill is saying is that it's going to be an iPad mini, the same form factor as an iPad mini, except that 9.7-inch screen size that an iPad normally is, with a faster processor and a better camera, and a little bit thinner.
Wait.
More memory?
Well, what do you mean, like 128?
500 gigs?
I wish, but no, they'll probably have a 128 gig version. And
Why can't they do 500 gigs? I saw 32 gigs and it was that big.
they could, it would be crazy expensive, but that
Why
never
just put a bunch
stopped
of those in a
Apple
row?
before. They could, but I don't know if they say they're probably running out of space.
You just
Well, maybe
need
not.
30 SD card slots. Or
That's
micro
all.
SD.
Yeah, why doesn't Apple actually just put an SD slot in there? So
Because then you wouldn't be forced to buy the most expensive one like I am.
why don't they
And
just
then you
put-
can install
Why don't they
things
just put
third party.
an SD slot on the biggest one?
That would be actually, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's like, oh, I bought a 128 gig one. Do you want the one with the SD slot? Yes.
They should totally do that. I'm getting an army of rats. You want to know why? Because I use mind control.
So
To
now,
make all of their tails twitch at
I
once, which is what was done in this
have-
Oxford University experiment.
I have a legion of rats at my disposal.
You have a lesion? You should get that looked at by a doctor.
yeah,
I-
get it.
I have
get
a-
it
I have a
branded
cream.
or whatever.
I have a
like,
cream.
What's the thing where you?
This is Oxford
cauterize?
University, right?
Hold on, let my super pad tell me.
All right, so anyway, some university or
Harvard.
something. Harvard? All right, so
Harvard.
Harvard University. And what they had is they had basically one of those little headsets
No.
that sense your brain waves. And
Like the one that you can make the ball move through like the obstacle
Yeah,
course?
exactly. Except this is sensing like the motor cortex of the human. And then they had little neurons hooked up to the little electrodes hooked up to the motor cortex of the rat. And so someone would think about movement, and then it would make the rat's tail twitch.
You know what? I think this is
Which
really
is creepy,
cool
but awesome.
because
creepy, awesome.
we are one
Creepy, awesome.
we are one step closer to robotic limbs that just like we can move with our mind.
Creepy,
You know-
awesome.
You know what I thought? Suck it, Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my mind control helmet.
It's true.
So now you have a hi. Where? Hey. Okay. So
Is this technically giving yourself head?
yep. So now we have a concentrating helmet that we can wear with a rat controlling helmet.
Right.
And we're out of time. Next,
Or is that it?
I'm getting.
No, there's a couple more, but whenever Rob says, "What are you doing?" you know something fun's happening in there.
We're getting another army of rats.
Well, I'll start reading another news story
kinda-
until we get another
We
tech
kind of
news.
oh, there we go.
Wait, why do we need this?
Yeah, I don't get this one.
I don't
All right.
either.
Well, then please explain it to the rest of us who have no
Yeah.
clue what you're talking about.
Bank of America
Oh yeah.
has decided that at their ATMs
Oh, that's
they want to have live video chat with tellers.
Brad. You have to mouth all of my words when I'm saying them.
I'm kind of creeped out by this. So my thought is, why do
bring
you
it-
need live video chat at an ATM
I don't know.
It looks like
when you
the-
can just walk in the building and talk to one?
Nope.
It looks like the man on the moon thing.
No, you can
So,
talk
yeah.
to a person.
It's a video ATM, so it'll
But they said, oh, it's
they
for.
can't hide the outsourced text or the outsourced support so easily that way.
Yeah, but they said, oh, it's for difficult transactions and large transactions where you need help. It's called walk your ass into the building and talk to a human.
I don't like talking to people. They scare me.
You know they're just going to have a row in the actual bank itself. They're just going to have a row of ATMs instead of bank tellers. You know they're going to do that because Bank of America are a-holes.
I have a question about my mortgage. Please talk to the ATM. Oh. Thank you. Better late than never.
Back.
Skin is so last millennium.
This is
But
very
how long is a
cool.
millennium?
1,000 years.
It's true.
Okay, go on.
Oxford University researchers.
All these
have-
colleges.
Well, yeah, it's not like we're gonna
Don't you
effing
mean
do anything
universities?
sitting
No,
here.
these are colleges, Brad.
Anyway.
Bet you should listen to me more often. You'd learn something.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Oxford University has created a modified 3D printer, which is cool in its own.
Does it make
What?
rocket ships?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But what it does is it uses a very special soft material that could replace human tissue.
They already
So
have
basically,
that.
instead of
Not for a 3D
extruding
printer.
plastic,
Oh.
you've matched up the cameras very nicely, I gotta say. So instead of extruding plastic, it extrudes a cellular framework base that can mimic human tissue.
But think for all like kinds of burn victims and stuff.
Skin grafting?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That could be a huge thing for victims of fires and stuff.
Now get really animated. No, move around and stuff.
Yeah, move your heads in opposite directions really
I'm not even in this one, so.
fast. Do that, Jay.
My head hurts now. Why is everything blurry?
This is Brad in 3D.
Put on your 3D
One
glasses
direction too
now.
many.
And our last story is
Shake fist.
how many
Shake-
fists do you think I?
Oh god. Okay, we're gonna make anybody watching this seasick.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you? I don't know what's going on the TV. I just eat double everything. Please
can't
put on your
believe-
3D glasses now.
That right now I am the smartest person on the show.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Oh, it's so small.
What's this new story
I
about?
have no idea.
All right, fair enough.
Because he didn't stop at the usual.
Shaking fist?
Yeah.
All right,
so-
fair enough. All right, well,
We'll just talk
listen,
about
now
small
that you've been
things.
creeped out for over 3 minutes.
That's true.
Let's see.
Read me a news story because I forgot my copy out front.
There are major
Seriously,
gaps
bro?
in security along the U.S. border with Mexico. The Los Angeles Times reports that information from Predator drones, same ones
Predator Jones.
Predator-
Sounds like a comic book character.
that I'm just gonna sit over here. The same ones used to track
Why?
Taliban
Oh, sorry, there you go.
Taliban fighters in Afghanistan shows that Border Patrol agents apprehended fewer than half of all the foreign migrants and
But
smugglers.
seriously, guys.
Who apprehended fewer
is-
than
what
half
is-
of all the
what is
foreign migrant
this?
smugglers who
Is
had
this
illegally
your
crossed
arm?
into
Yeah, it's your arm.
150 square mile stretch of southern Arizona.
Your arm around me, Brad. Don't touch there. Careful.
You have to buy him breakfast now.
Yeah. Don't pick my nose either. Don't.
All right. Wait, it almost looks like I have glasses.
Oh, this is just creepy.
You really were in phase for a good second there. Go on.
I can't.
Wow, you were in really good sync for a second there.
The info gathered using a high-tech radar system attached to those drones.
You have to,
The
you have
Times
to talk
reports-
along with them.
That internal reports show Border Patrol agents use the airborne radar to help find and detain 1,874 people in the Sonora Desert between October
Sonoran?
1st and January 17th. However, that radar system spotted another 1,962 people in the same area who evaded arrest and disappeared into the U.S.
They are cracking up so hard in the control room, it's not even funny.
say something, Brad. So now when I talk, you actually have to mouth what I'm saying. So this is pretty cool, actually. So Brad, how are you doing?
I am doing good. How about you, Pat?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I was wondering if I could ask you a question other than how you're doing today.
Sure, you can ask me whatever you would like.
I was wondering what your favorite meal to cook for dinner was.
I like macaroni and cheese.
That's funny, because I like that too. You know what? I'm going to shake my right fist at that. Okay.
We're in a Twilight Zone where Japanese
I had
dubbing.
to blink to like 3 minutes, Brad. If you could look over at me. No, seriously, like look over at me. Jay,
What do you want me to do?
I'm crying because it hurts so much. Do not blink.
Oh,
No staring contest. I'm gonna lose my own staring contest. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Oh my god. Oh. Jay. Seriously.
oh, I know. I saw. That was funny as hell.
Oh, I was tearing up there.
Okay,
I realized I forgot to blink when it really started burning.
that's what she said.
Oh.
Magicians Penn and Teller will be getting their own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, just steps away from Harry Houdini's star, right down the street from the Magic Castle. David Copperfield.
Which is right next to the bouncy castle.
Yes, David Copperfield.
Can you say magic castle like magic shell?
Magic Castle! Just steps, David Copperfield, Trey Parker, and Matt Stone, because they're known for
Magic.
South Park, yeah. We'll be speaking at the end. Why are they talking? They're like, quick, get us another mission. No one else will talk. All right, get those South Park assholes. Trey Parker and Matt Stone will be speaking at the unveiling set for 11:30 a.m. FYI, the pair have been performing together since the late 70s, have the distinction of being Las Vegas Magicians of the Year 6 times, and have been performing at the Rio Las Vegas Hotel and Casino for 10 years. Seen the show there. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, they're actually pretty amusing.
Yes. I rather enjoy that mission. Good.
That's not... But
What?
I just felt like punching in the face for some random reason right there.
I don't know why that happens.
He gets that a lot.
Yeah. Actually, I got that once.
Punch in the face.
No. I was at Best Buy, and I was just... No, Brad. We talked about this. I'm not pantomiming you punching me in the face.
Then should I actually
Yeah.
punch you? Oh. Alright, I gotta work up
You
to
didn't really
that.
think,
Yeah.
You didn't really think that one out, did
No,
you?
but I was in Best Buy just perusing the DVDs, as I do. And...
There's a fly.
Oh, okay, thanks. One of the employees walked up and he said, I don't want you to take any offense to this.
But you're.
But you look like a lady.
No. But for some reason, I just want to hit you.
Wait, what?
He must
Yeah.
know you.
Really?
Yeah, no, he didn't know me. I didn't know him. And I was just like, how do you expect me to not take offense to what you just said? You said, you want to hit me. What makes you want to hit me? He's like, I don't know. I just want to hit you. I'm like, okay, well, thanks. It'd be a really bright idea for you to walk away right now.
And today, that man is Hulk Hogan. No.
True. That is a true story, actually.
Perhaps younger than he, older
But
than
I was-
he,
it
younger
was
in
that-
looks.
Huh?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to... Oh, by the way, you know what we have to do? We have to finish off our movie franchise bracket of Power of the Century.
It's not on the side.
Of the week.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go.
Of the last 30 years or so.
All right, so where we last left off, we're not even going to bother hooking up to the video because, the hell with it. We only
Because
get
Brad was lazy.
Yeah, that too. All right, so the first matchup, by the way, Star Wars, the #1 seed, went out last week.
To Indiana Jones.
To Indiana Jones. It was close. There was no doubt about it. It was 75-50. And now Harry Potter last week beat out James Bond. So now, this week, Indiana Jones versus the Pot. The Pot.
The Pot. It's like the Beebs, but
Yeah,
the Pot.
Beebs, yeah.
The Pot versus Indiana Jones.
All right.
You haven't watched any of them.
Which one?
Harry Potter or
Which one?
or
There's a
Indiana
bunch of
Jones?
them.
Well, I've seen Indiana Jones.
There's a total of like 9 movies to watch right now in this bracket alone.
For Harry Potter.
And Indiana Jones.
I've seen the Indiana Joneses, most of them.
Have you seen the Harry Potters?
No.
Have you seen Harry's Potter?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a very talented actress.
Have you seen Indiana Jones?
And what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so Brad, I can talk to you about this.
Sure.
Which do you think is better?
It's interesting. On an individual basis, like on the whole, I'd say probably all 3 Indiana Jones are better than the first 2 to 3 Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
After that, it gets a little more nebulous. I'd say all Harry Potter movies are better than the 4th Indiana Jones.
Right.
But there's some Harry Potter movies that are better than all but The Last Crusade.
I'd agree with that.
This becomes sort of a really tough matchup because Harry Potter has what, like 8 movies if you count 2 parts of number 7 or something like that. Indiana Jones has 4 movies, 3 if you don't count the last one. I mean, what's the criteria for judging this at this point? I mean, you've got 2 legends of film. You've got Sean Connery. And you've got Mr. Jones. Oh wait, I mean Sean and
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. I'm sorry.
But you also have a movie that has like a great cast of actors,
Right.
like Alan Rickman, like
Alan Rickman.
exactly Maggie Smith,
Hello.
all the teachers.
Alan Rickman.
And also you have
Say, please leave
Stop.
your number
stop.
at the.
And then you also have the kids that grew up, and some of them can actually act.
Keyword.
Could.
The problem is I don't think
And
the kid
could.
that played Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe, did that great a job later on.
Right.
He went on to Wilfred. Really?
No, he didn't.
No.
No, he didn't.
They didn't go. You're thinking You're thinking
You're thinking
Elijah
Elijah
Wood.
Oh, whatever. They're all the same to
Although
me.
he does still look 12.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny because, well, I'll get into it when we do the Hobbit
Okay.
one.
Why? What's the difference between the 2 of them?
Exactly.
Age, eyes, name, gender.
Genetic code.
I think they're both male.
Gender. Wait, who's
Pretty sure I got that one. Besides that, those 3, they're the same person, really. If you really think about it.
Besides everything that
Compare,
makes them
contrast.
them,
Yeah.
they're the same person.
Right.
In a generic sense.
I mean, barring whatever makes you and Mila Kunis, you're both the same person.
God, I wish.
So anyways,
The things I do to myself.
just think about that for a minute.
All right,
Damn.
disturbed
So-
forever. Go on.
I'm a bit torn on this one, too.
I am. It's one of those Indiana Jones.
If I had to just go by caliber of actors who had the best actual actor in the movie,
Right.
no offense, Sean Connery's not that great at acting.
True statement.
And Harrison Ford's no Harrison Ford. He's not a great actor.
All right. He's a good actor.
You get a lot of...
I would probably take offense if you didn't call him a good actor. I wouldn't take offense if you didn't call him a great actor.
He's not a great actor.
Yeah.
He's not a guy that... To me, he's one-dimensional. Maybe 2.
Where's my family? Get off my plane.
There you go. You nailed it.
I got nothing else.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these snakes. Oh, no, wrong movie.
Yeah. No, but he could have done that.
He could have done that.
I think he was if they couldn't get Samuel L. Jackson, it was going to be Harrison Ford.
What's the difference between Harrison Ford and Samuel L. Jackson?
Nothing, really. if
There
you
you
think
Really,
about it.
they're the same person.
Yeah.
Legit statement.
Yeah,
But, I mean, as far as caliber goes, though, I mean, the professors in the movie are phenomenal actors.
I'm not even going to fight you on this one. As much as I love Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, I think Harry Potter wins it. I don't even think it's
You're
really
gonna
that.
hate me.
Why?
Okay, never mind. I agree.
Oh,
I can't vote against Harry Potter in this one.
I'll be honest. I
mean-
don't even think it was that close.
But that's all Harry Potter's ever going to be known for.
You
It's
mean
Harry
Daniel
Potter.
Radcliffe?
Whoever the hell he is, who cares?
Okay.
We're not talking about Daniel Radcliffe. We're talking about the movie
The
franchise.
movies, yes.
I mean, in terms of Harry Potter versus Indiana Jones, it's not even that close. Indiana Jones was a giant slayer, no doubt. They took out Star Wars,
Yeah.
which sure, it
Which
built
is
it-
impressive.
Just we're measuring the movie franchise, not the cult following it generated.
Right.
So really on the
Just
whole,
on the film base alone, I say Harry Potter takes it.
I would say Harry Potter, and I might regret this statement someday, but not now. I don't think they had a bad movie. I thought there were some movies that weren't.
They weren't great.
They weren't.
But they were
I
good.
would say there were some that weren't even bordering on good, but they weren't bad.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, oh, well, all right.
You
it was a good movie.
I would say probably in this case, Harry Potter probably wins out about 100 to 70. You know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they win no matter what. So
Harry Potter.
I can argue about the score left and right, but who really cares? 'Cause
Frankly, Harry
wins.
Potter, it's a little bit of a blowout. 30 points,
Sure.
All right, now we come to Star Trek and Lord of the Rings.
Crap.
This is gonna be kind of hard.
Well, not for me.
Really?
My vote is for Lord of the Rings.
I understand that, but let me also put it to you this way.
Yes.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Now, those movies, as epic and breathtaking and much of a New Zealand film festival that they were,
Eye candy.
they are completely one-dimensional.
What, The Walking?
Yeah.
There is some horseback riding, though. To be fair.
And some trotting, and some skipping, and some running, and some galloping, and
Was there frolicking in there?
I think there was some frolicking as well. But the fact of the matter is, if you've ever watched the honest trailer, it's like from this.
Can I ask you a question though?
Sure.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate each Lord of the Rings movie, including The Hobbit. To me, the Fellowship of the I'm biased.
I think it's a live-action Legend of Zelda. I think that's what it comes down to. Without
Pretty much.
Without smashing
What are your
things
ratings
for
for
rupees.
Lord of the Rings?
For Lord of the Rings.
Unbiased. What would you rate them out of 1 to 10? And if you say anything lower than a 7.
I'm gonna say the first one was probably about a 7.5.
Are you serious? You're saying that is just a little bit better than The Amazing Spider-Man?
I think The Amazing Spider-Man I give like a 5.5.
No, you gave it a 7, my friend.
Nah, I give it a 6.5.
Well, on its own, but if you're comparing,
I'm talking
it's a whole different scale.
Looking back on it, it was. I could probably reasonably give it an 8. The next one, The Two Towers, is probably like a 8.5. And follow me on this one. The last one's a 7.5. And I'm saying,
Is this because of the endings?
yes, that movie would have been a 9.5 if not for the 37 endings.
The thing is, that's how the book ended. They were actually doing truth to the book. Well, they were. It could have had a lot more endings. Let me be honest.
It was canon.
Yeah, just because it was canon doesn't mean it was good. If you have a turd strapped to your forehead for 6 days out of a whole week, you don't do it a 7th for consistency.
What about The Hobbit?
Well, it's 7.5.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
That's just because he doesn't want to get slapped for giving it a 2.
No, I mean it was the movie felt stretched. It felt incomplete.
So do I.
Well, it's a one book that's being turned into 3 movies.
This is all right. So that's the thing, though. Just that's the problem.
Okay. Now go over to Star Trek.
Right.
And remember the whole good movie stinker thing that they've had.
Right.
But at least they're consistent with their pattern.
That's true.
So you're just gonna not see every other movie.
Yes.
Would you not see every other Lord of the Rings movie?
Well, it depends on where I start. Do I start not see, not see? Or do I do see, not see, not see?
I don't know if I'm gonna comment on that because no matter what, I'm saying you should do something with Nazis.
Pat's only seen one Star Trek film.
I don't judge.
Jake can't talk about Harry Potter because he hasn't seen them. Pat really can't weigh in on Star Trek because he's only seen one of them.
How many have you seen?
I've seen 4.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Which ones have you seen?
I've seen The Wrath of Khan. I gave it a chance.
Okay.
I saw the Humpback Whales one in space.
We don't talk about
that one.
that
Directed.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I saw the
It
Nemesis.
should be, though. That'd be cool.
And I saw the new one.
All right, so you've seen most
Young
of the ones.
Spock.
So I've seen as many Star Trek movies as I have Lord of the Rings movies.
All right. I love Star Trek, and frankly, they've got 2 to 3 good movies.
Okay.
The Wrath of Khan, frankly, is like a 9.5. Some of the other ones, like the frickin' Whales, are like a 5, though. It's really hit or miss. And the biggest problem I have with Star Trek is it always played far better as a TV series than it did as a movie. Most of that stuff stretched out to the length of a movie didn't work. There were a couple exceptions. A couple. And that's it. I mean, when you had like Star Trek First Contact, that was a decent movie. Wrath of Khan, that was an all-time classic as far as I'm concerned. But some of the other ones were just shit-tastic. And as much as I would like to say Star Trek, it puts up a valiant fight, I kind of got to go Lord of the Rings, even with its shortcomings. Even though Lord of the Rings was, like, oh, we're walking, plot hole, convenient ghost army, we're walking, more convenient plot hole. Oh, yes, we can't do a single thing without convenient plot devices. Even with that,
Okay.
they were never on. They always played far better as a movie franchise than Star Trek did. As much as I love Star Trek.
So you're saying Lord of the Rings wins?
Shut up.
But you can't go by that because Lord of the Rings didn't have a TV series.
Right, but we're not talking
Yeah,
about
that's what he's saying. He's not weighing in.
But that's what you're comparing it to.
No. Well,
Yeah.
no.
comparing it to the movies, the Star Trek, the movies.
As
Well, I
far as we're
understand that.
concerned here, the TV series didn't exist.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. There's a lot of good episodes.
Yeah, this
That's
is what
the
I'm
thing.
saying. Like, if we were comparing Lord of the Rings TV series versus Star Trek wins hands down.
Because there is.
Shut up!
Okay.
But in the realm of movies, there's...
they don't translate.
They don't translate
There
as...
were 2 Lord of the Rings television movies.
There were 2 Lord of the Rings television movies?
Really?
We don't talk about those, just like we don't talk about. We don't mention the Christmas musical that was a Star Wars.
Or the odd number Star Treks.
Yes.
Lord of the Rings had the Prancing Pony. The Prancing Pony,
They-
for God's sake.
It was a good bar in Bree.
With a bad name.
It had
Possibly the worst bar name in movie history.
The Prancing Pony?
Pouncing. I would
That's,
go
that's
to
like the
Pouncing
blue
Pony.
oyster of
That sound-
fiction.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I would go to the Pouncing Pony
I bet you would. Just saying.
just because it's from Lord of the Rings.
Number one rejected
You ever see somebody get their eye jabbed out with a stylus? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well,
thunderstolen.
yeah, all right.
So, anyways,
And sad.
Lord of the
and now
Rings.
hold on.
But what about the enemies? Compare the enemies.
No.
Why not?
Does
Con!
Lord of the Rings win?
Giant rock whale thingy!
Does Lord of the Rings win?
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what I say anymore.
Yeah. Now I'm humped.
I bet
Why?
you are.
Because
for
it's
you.
Harry Potter versus.
What's the score here? Lord of the Rings wins. What's the score? I think it was close. I think
was-
it's like 80 to 90 for Lord of the Rings.
I was gonna say 90 to Deep Space Nine. I don't know.
Nine-
Who knows?
Now,
but
why did they ever do a DS9 movie?
I don't know.
Because Avery Brooks is batshit crazy.
I know, that's why I like them.
So
And Nana Visitor actually started getting hot near the end of the series, too.
who's that?
Kira,
Who's that?
All right, moving along.
first officer.
So, in the final of our movie bracket, we have Harry Potter versus the Lord of the Rings.
Protest.
So it's Emma Watson.
Wait, what's the wait? We have a
Liv
protest.
Tyler.
Under protest.
Well, in your eyes, yes, it is.
That's all it is.
You're protesting the Prancing Pony?
The asterisk on this round because of the Prancing Pony.
Asterisk on this round because of the Prancing
A
Pony.
name that even Police Academy 7 wouldn't take.
Name Police Academy 7 wouldn't even take.
Hey,
They had the Blue Oyster.
Whales were cooler than that name. Any bar in Star Trek didn't stoop that low.
That's true. Any bar in Star Trek did not stoop that low.
Prancing freaking pony.
So Lord of the Rings is coming into this
They
matchup
had,
pretty dinged
they had
up.
space whales, though.
Well, they weren't in space. They were in San Francisco. Yeah. Somebody
They had
wouldn't say
San
that.
Francisco flying whales.
No, they weren't flying. They were being transported by aircraft. And that
Don't you mean spaceship?
That nice old woman from Seventh Heaven was in.
Anyways, while we argue with people that our audience can't hear,
Prancing pony.
I feel like I'm humped in this argument.
What?
I feel like I'm humped in this argument now.
All right, go ahead.
Hump away.
I think.
All right, stop that immediately.
That
Okay,
explains some things.
doesn't it? I think Harry Potter is better than Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because of the Prancing Pony?
No.
I've got to hear your own unargument.
Please go on.
I hate myself for this.
Don't worry, Liv is turning over in her bed right now.
The story has a lot more development. There's a lot more different things that actually do happen in Harry Potter. And all in all, there's a better arc than... Rule number one about movies is you don't separate your main characters. The first thing that happened in Lord of the Rings is they separated all their main characters. So now you have...
No. That was 3 hours into the movie they separated their main character.
That's true.
That's not exactly the first thing.
Okay.
First thing, Lord of the Rings style.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 3 hours into the movie, technically that's only 4% way through the franchise.
Yeah.
That is
They
true.
separate
Yeah.
the party into 3 distinct groups that don't really come together until they
Which,
finally
as-
meet in Rivendell.
As we've learned in Star Wars, is a horrible way to do it because what did they do in Star Wars? They had 37 different endings. They had more endings in Star Wars than they did in the last Lord of the Rings.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Wait, what? Okay, I don't understand where he's going with that, but anyways.
All right, leave it
Okay,
this way.
I don't care.
No,
Star
you
Wars,
should.
Star Wars does not deserve to be mentioned because they're not even in this.
They deserve to be mentioned because because right now we're saying that Lord of the Rings could have a fatal flaw in that the number of endings. Because if we look at Star Wars, one of their fatal flaws at the end of Episode 6, at the end of Episode 1, they had Episode 6 had 3 separate endings. Episode 1 had 4 to 5 endings.
yeah, but Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars.
That's besides the point. But just barely. Well, keep in mind, they did take a different bracket to get here. They never had to face
Yes.
Star Wars. I would have liked to have seen a Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah.
All right. So Lord of the Rings is not.
My absolute favorite movies, I don't think is better than Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings are your favorite series of movies.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Hands
If
down.
I'm judging them on...
Why you gotta be so judging?
Well, that's because that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If I'm judging them on just like the filming style, Lord of
Right.
the Rings wins because it's more cinematic than Harry Potter, without a shadow of a doubt.
That's true. New
Because
Zealand does look better than
they
Hogwarts.
changed directors like so many times until they actually nailed in on a director.
Right.
That all the styles were different,
Yeah.
but we're not just judging on that.
Right.
Like Lord of the Rings wins that. Lord of the Rings, in my eyes, wins just overall graphics as well. Like everything
Right.
looked really, and there were some things in Harry Potter that were a bit sketchy. In the beginning, they didn't have the CGI down, and it wasn't
Right.
right, but it wasn't bad.
Right.
In the beginning, it was a kids' movie, so you could rationalize that's what the kids saw.
Right. But
Yeah.
does it hurt Harry Potter enough to say that the first couple were kids' movies?
No,
No.
because that's part of the development.
All right.
Because there are things that happen in the first movie that are relevant in the last movie.
All right. Jay, I'm kind of curious where you come weighing in on all this.
I can't.
Why not?
Never seen Harry Potter.
What did you think of the Lord of the? Wait, what?
Known fact.
New marathon.
New
Yeah, I know. I
marathon.
New
guess you're
marathon.
I got them all.
All right.
There's no extended editions though, so.
Boring. Not interested.
Lord of the Rings.
Now, Lord of the Rings I have seen.
Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Here is my main issue with Harry Potter, is that there were no
We're like, oh my god!
exactly there were no holy crap moments in Harry Potter. There's none. There are absolute. Now keep in mind from the very beginning movie to the last.
No, well, you know what? I'm gonna argue
Now-
that there was an oh my god moment.
The very last movie.
No, the Triwizard Tournament one. I forget the name of it now. The one where they have that tournament with a bunch of
Right.
the kids, where you finally see Voldemort for the first time.
Right.
Thank you, the Goblet of Fire. And like when they both like do the wand thing,
Right.
I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then
Alright.
I left that movie going, that was really good.
Right. I
But it's one
understand
little
that.
scene that makes an oh my god moment.
Well, no,
Exact-
it was the whole build up to what and how it happened.
Right. But that'll be.
That and they killed Robert Pattinson. I just appreciate that.
But the thing is,
He got his own series.
yeah, then he got his own series. Thanks a lot, Harry Potter. That's a mark against you, I want you to know.
Count it.
But that being said, there's only one oh my god moment in the entire series. That's it. There's 8 freaking movies, and all you get is one. That's 1/8 of an oh my god per movie. Lord of the Rings has usually at least 2 to 3 per movie.
Like the elephants, the ants.
Yes, there
The
are.
Ghost Army was pretty badass.
Yes. Now
very
I
convenient.
will also argue this in that Harry Potter and their whole magical world, because J.K. Rowling's writing style, at least in the first half of her books, wasn't that great. So in those movies, there are a ton of convenient plot devices there as well.
Right.
And a lot of it is just the magic for magic's sake. It doesn't drive the movie. It doesn't drive the plot. I would say that if you took out all of the stuff that is filler crap that's unnecessary to drive the plot, and
You have a 9-minute movie.
and are useless plot devices, you cut Harry Potter down to 3 to 4 movies.
Of 9 minutes each.
No.
8 minutes each.
I think you'd have a tough time arguing against that. If you took out all the useless crap in those movies,
I can't. I mean, I just don't think it's better.
even though that they have as many crappy plot devices as Lord of the Rings, if not more, they only have one oh my god movie moment in the entire series. Wait, there's none in what?
Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Excuse me?
There's no epic moments in Lord of the Rings at all.
Excuse me? The actual ring dropping, the towers exploding.
And not exactly, oh my god, saw it coming.
You read the book
I've never read the book.
I don't know how to read.
through osmosis.
Predictable.
You read the Cliff Notes.
And you read Rob read the cliff notes of the movie.
Anyways.
He read the review, then he went to see the movie.
So, Brad, who wins this fight for best movie franchise?
The problem I have is that this might be an easier decision if The Hobbit weren't so stretched, because The Hobbit falls into the same pitfall that Harry Potter does.
You could also argue that the Lord of the Rings is, since there's still 2 movies coming, it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Yeah, when this series is
How about
complete.
the fact that each of the Lord of the Rings movies didn't have an end?
They did have an
Which
end.
kicked
No,
out.
not really.
No.
Each movie itself, it was always a.
There was
what's
always the
gonna
next
happen
step.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how books are actually supposed to be
That's
written.
how one of your
Let's
other
write an
things
ending.
got knocked out of the tournament.
Jago, you like the end of the one. Because it was in suspense.
Well, see, the thing is with Lord of the Rings, there's always an end, but it always leads into the next book.
I didn't see an end. I saw people hiking, and that was the end. That's not an end.
Anyways,
That's your hiking.
the first book ends where the Fellowship defeats all the Uruk-hai, and then it leads into the next book, kind of like preluding because they're all separating and they're going their own ways. The second movie ends with the battle, where all the Rohirrim horses come over and they win that fight, and they lead into, okay, well now the actual big war is coming. They're going to go after Minas Tirith. Then the third movie has like 800 endings. The book actually has more. So,
All right.
I think they all have endings, but
Deb-
they lead into each other.
Deb makes a valid argument. At least Harry Potter ended each movie.
Yes,
But Lord of the Rings also had a funny dwarf.
That's true.
very dangerous over short distances.
Yes.
Anyway,
So-
Given that argument, though, I can't believe I'm saying this, because this never happens, me agreeing with Pat 3 times in a row, but I kind of got to give it to Harry Potter.
I'm going to give it to Lord of the Rings.
Wait a minute. What the hell just happened?
I can't vote against my baby.
But you just did before.
I was saying I think that they're better, but if I had to pick a winner of which one I would want to sit down and watch,
Right.
I'm picking Lord of the Rings every single time.
Yeah, but that wasn't the
That's
criteria.
not. Yeah, that wasn't the criteria.
Which one's a better? Which one's a better franchise? Which one's a better? Right?
Watch more.
Which one's a better franchise?
Which one's a better franchise?
Okay. I think the better franchise is the one that I would go home and watch right now.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. It's a group decision.
Okay, well, my part of the group decision is I would watch Lord of the Rings right now over Harry Potter any day of the week.
All right, Jay. I know you've never seen Harry Potter, but give us your general impressions of Lord of the Rings.
I like Star Trek.
Oh, for crying out loud. Come on, you've seen the movies. You can at least talk somewhat intelligent specifically for you on it.
Jay, if you were to sit down and watch a bunch of movies, which ones would you watch?
Which
Star
ones?
Trek.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you had
Actually, they'd probably be porn movies, but
Well, that's besides the point.
Oh, yeah.
Because Dallas didn't make the franchise list.
not in your eyes.
We have a three-way tie with Breaking Bad, Lord of the Rings, and Star Trek.
And Debbie Does Dallas.
And Debbie Does
well,
Dallas.
seeing as only one of those is in the final two, Lord of the Rings wins.
Hooray.
I don't know.
Yeah. Jay hasn't voted.
You know,
But I
it's-
can't fairly vote because
it's-
I've never seen Harry Potter.
But tell us what your general. How would you rate Lord of the Rings?
Highly.
Okay. Would you care to be?
I like the movie franchise. I love Liv Tyler because she's gorgeous. But the eye candy not being women, just, you know, where they shot, how they shot, you know, the special effects. Just a eyegasm.
Fair enough.
You
And
know, they did some really beautiful location shoots, and
so we're saying. So
it makes my eyes happy.
all right. It's one of those things. That's kind of the problem. I still go back to that problem with Harry Potter. Is there's only one oh my god moment in 8 movies.
How much of Harry Potter is outside?
So
Not much.
No, it's all pretty much. It
It's
is.
like
it's about, like,
castles and
2/3
schools
inside, yeah.
and
Yeah, I mean they did like some of the last movie.
see, that's meh to me.
Yeah, it's the last
Everything's
studio
in exactly. Everything's outside,
It's, you
boring.
know-
So
junk.
with one oh my god moment, you pick Harry Potter over Lord of the
Since-
Rings.
Space.
Space
No,
outside.
what?
So with one oh my god moment, you pick Harry Potter over Lord of the Rings.
No, I kind of do got to do Lord of the Rings. I can't. It's this one. That is such a big scar on Harry Potter. That
I mean they're both amazing.
they're both amazing. I mean, they've made it to the final.
Yeah.
But at this point, I think in a squeaker, Lord of the Rings takes it just for the simple fact that Harry Potter never really brought it to all the movies. It brought it to one movie. The rest of them were really good, but only one of them was great.
It brought it to one movie, essentially that it split.
Right.
The final book was amazing.
Right. But it wasn't good enough. There wasn't that continual action. There wasn't, the best argument I guess I could give for Lord of the Rings is the fact that the movies are 3 hours apiece.
No, they're not.
They're not?
Harry Potter is not. No.
No, I'm talking Lord of the
Oh,
Rings.
Lord of the Rings, 3 hours piece. Yes.
The movies are 3 hours apiece.
Or 4.
Or 4. And they're all watchable all the way through.
Yes.
You can't say that about just about any other movie that's 3 to 4 hours.
It's true.
It's that if you get 2.5 hours into a movie and you got to take a piss, odds are you're going to take a piss.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, if you get 2.5 hours into the Lord of the Rings, you have to take a piss. You freaking hold it to the end because you're getting to the good part. I'm just saying. So Lord of the Rings takes it. It was close.
Now here's a question. Because I've never seen Harry Potter, is there a character in the movie where it's just like, I just want to punch him in the face? Or her, or it?
Yeah,
or
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
So you want to punch the good guy in the face?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's not really a good guy. He's kind of a dick to his friends.
Pretty much.
So he's you.
Yep. But with magic and a scar on his forehead.
Yeah, well.
One
See,
of those
now-
two can be arranged.
Magic?
No.
Yes.
Damn it.
But see, with Lord of the
Afraid of that
Rings,
answer.
they
What?
keep you going because of Gollum. Is that how you pronounce it?
Gollum's, Smeagol.
Smeagol.
Sure.
But it's just like as you're going along, because he has his little dual personality thing, and he's going, just like, I just want to punch this thing in the face, and he's not
Yeah.
even real. I just
That's what he's there for. He's there to be
the
he's
crutch.
there to be helpful,
Yeah,
and also an antagonist to.
he's a villain,
Yeah. But he's also a good guy.
and I want to punch him.
Yeah. The part of him that's not corrupt by the ring is really good.
But then you have the other half that is.
That just wants to kill him and get the ring. Yeah. So what's your vote?
Star Trek.
What's your vote?
Harry Potter.
Lord of
Not
the
your vote.
Rings.
So Lord of the Rings takes it.
It does.
Lot R.
Brad.
No.
I need
They're
your-
coming out with an ice cream. That's my favorite thing from
No,
Hawaii.
no, we need to finish this up.
Oh.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings wins 99-98.
That really is just ending our March Madness on just blah, 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 blah.
With a 3-pointer at the buzzer.
How March Madness ends.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
pretty much Lord of the Rings wins. See? It won. Boom. Done. It's on my phone. It's official.
Man,
If you like to see
I
our
knew Lord of the
bracket,
Rings would win.
Yeah, there you go.
Even though I argued for Harry Potter in the beginning.
I know.
There was a reason for that.
Why?
You're better at arguing than me.
Shut up.
I knew you wouldn't agree with what I agreed with.
Yeah. All right.
Count it. Eventually, yes. No, he agreed with what I agreed with, but I didn't agree with what I agreed with because he would argue the opposite. And he's better at arguing than myself, so...
And that's why Harry Potter wins.
No, Lord of the Rings, it's official. Lord of the Rings won.
All right.
I'm smart as fuck, mate.
All right. By the way, a little disappointed you spent your spring break shoveling snow off the driveway.
Nope, I'm not.
You may not have a fresh tan, but with the good folks over at Ben & Jerry's are here to put you in the mood for summer with 6 new frozen flavors from 2013. Fat people rejoice!
What? Why?
I get
Why?
ice cream.
Why?
I get
Why
ice
are we
cream once a
rejoicing
week
though?
now.
All right. New flavors for Ben & Jerry's are
Where are we?
first page.
I don't know what. Oh, immigration one. Immigration
No.
one.
Yeah. Oop. You're so close.
That's the
You
first
only
page.
have 3 pages,
That's the
dude.
first page.
There you go.
Ah,
Number 1, chocolate peppermint crunch.
Meh.
could be good.
This one's a Greek yogurt one. Pineapple passion fruit,
What's Greek yogurt?
Yogurt
good.
made in Greek.
which,
Okay.
if you will remember, pineapple passion fruit was the flavor of that amazing smoothie.
Oh my god, it was, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's the count it.
The place that's now closed because he was a drug dealer.
No, he wasn't a drug dealer. He robbed a bank and then escaped to Hawaii, then opened a restaurant and lived in hiding for 20 years.
Yeah. Difference.
Yeah.
You're
Still made
right.
amazing smoothies.
Oh,
True.
absolutely. I mean, the restaurant still could be open, just not run by him.
Yeah. Number 3, vanilla honey caramel. That's Greek yogurt.
Who cares?
Number 4, coffee buzz buzz buzz.
So that'll be another favorite of mine.
Yuck.
Number 5, Liz lemon schmake.
Don't care about that
Don't
one.
know what that
6,
means.
candy bar pie, available only at scoop shops.
Oh.
Why?
'Cause
Why?
They're Ben and Jerry.
Why? Yeah, I guess so.
Because they're Ben and Jerry and they can.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Are we gonna do a top 3 this week?
I'm looking for a news story that's going to spur a top 3. 'Cause
Great.
we didn't discuss this before.
That's right. We kind of forgot to do that.
Hey, new
What
data.
ice cream flavors would you make?
Chocolate.
They already make it.
Chocolate.
They already make a chocolate.
Chocolate.
They make
chocolate.
a triple Dutch chocolate.
Chocolate. I'm not done. Chocolate.
It sounds
Take
like you're
one
saying
of
chick
every
right now.
type of chocolate you've ever had and put
Yeah.
it into an ice cream.
Chocolate. Caramel.
Got out of the caramel.
Peanut butter.
New data from online rebates site eBay finds more than half of women, 63%, and about 1/3 of men, 39%, shop to improve their mood. Other findings: 58% of women looked for clothing buys while indulging in retail therapy. Men look for food, 28% during retail therapy outings. About 1/3 of women also look for shoes or accessories. Men are more likely to look for electronics, games, or music.
About
Most
accurate.
people, 19%, say retail therapy helps them recover from bad work days, while 14% go shopping after receiving bad news. Just over 10% say they indulge in retail therapy after arguing with their significant other. Getting a deal improves shoppers' moods even more. Duh. About 80% say getting a good deal makes them feel better, and 61% say they'll shop during sales, and more than half, 67%, say shopping online provides better therapy. If I could talk today. 43% prefer online retail therapy because they can shop from home. 42% prefer online shopping because it's quote-unquote more convenient. And 37% prefer online shopping because they don't have to drive.
Wouldn't that make it more convenient?
Yes.
So that's really 79%.
Shut up. Brooklyn's heavily polluted.
And then that would actually, because you can shop from home, that would make that 79 100 and... Are you angry or something? What's it? Wait, Jay? Jay?
You need some retail therapy.
Yes, I
or
do.
it's a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
Or less neck fat.
Next time you're sitting next to him.
Fair enough.
We should actually change up the seating arrangement.
We did. I always used to be on that side.
True.
Now on this side.
I'm always in the middle, though.
Yeah.
It's because you're the meat in our sandwich.
I don't want to be the meat in this sandwich.
I don't want you to be the meat in the sandwich either. I don't want to be the bread. I don't want to be the bread or the meat.
I don't even want to be the pickle on the side.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Brooklyn's heavily polluted Gowanus Canal is about to host its first rowing regatta, an event typically associated with clean, crystal clear waterways. Not the Gowanus, long known as a stench-laden industrial dumping ground.
Is this in Jersey?
Yeah, if not, it should be. The Environmental Protection Agency declared the Gowanus Canal a Superfund site in 2010. Oh, just 3 short years ago. Initiating a decade-long cleanup process. Last December, the EPA finally proposed dredging contaminated sediment from the canal and then capping the canal floor. Public has until April 27th to weigh in. Meanwhile, each rowing team entering the race is expected to raise $500. The money
For
will
new
go
swimsuits and new boats.
go towards the local canoe club, the Gowanus Dredgers, which is dedicated to providing waterfront access and education to the public.
Dredging isn't really a good thing.
Yeah, the first Gowanus Challenge will take place on June 15th. Editor's note, followed by antibiotics for everybody.
Oh.
What?
Top 3 idea that just made him think.
Oh, let's see. That's not bad.
I'm afraid of what
We
might
got
come
20
out, though.
minutes.
All right, we should probably, if we're going to do that.
Well, it's just a thought that popped in my head for some odd reason.
Top 3 things you would do for money?
Oh, jeez. All
Top 3
right.
things you'd be willing to do for money.
Oh, God.
Should we clarify this down so it's not going to just turn into lewd acts?
Oh, I'm not
That
interested
lewd
anymore.
acts could just be one of them.
That could be one of them.
But really, there's so many degrees to lewd acts.
What would you do for $10 million?
Just about anything, almost.
Because that's
Anything short of killing my parents.
killing Mila Kunis.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, wow. All right.
Wow.
All right.
For 10 large like that, pfft, see you later, bye now. I can find 50 more Mila Kunises with 10 mil.
Wow.
Wow. All
Jay
right.
would
And they would come looking
Well,
for me.
the guy's going to be knocking at his door.
Yeah. Because we're gonna preface that's making our top 3, and it's gonna be Jay would
Yeah, right.
would kill Mila
Yeah,
Kunis. Because we're all admins, my friend. We can change them.
Okay,
Change
should we do?
No, the top 3 to make sure that it says that.
Oh, whatever. Like I said, it's just a thought that popped in my head.
I don't know if I would do lewd acts.
For 10 mil.
It depends on the person asking.
Mila
enough.
Kunis is asking.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, this isn't. No, she's never gonna proposition you for $10 million. I'm just gonna lay it out here, buddy. I hate to burst your bubble. Not gonna happen. All right.
What if
should we say top 10 or
Top 10?
No, you Nikes. Should we say top 3 things you do be willing to do for $10 million that aren't lewd or illegal?
I'd cut off a leg.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd lob a leg off?
You lob a leg
Yeah.
for 10 mil. I'm not sure I'd do that for 10 mil.
Why not?
I like my legs.
You can afford a pretty damn good one if you have 10 million.
I still like my legs. I can't buy one for 10 mil.
You can.
Not a real one.
Lieutenant Dan got him.
This is Magic Space Legs. Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Well, actually, I take that back. You could buy a real leg for 10 million, but you wouldn't be able to attach it because it's not yours. Some Russian mafia cut off.
Oh, I never said I'd be taking
Whatever,
off
the mafia
my
has good
leg.
taste.
Oh, well.
I would cut off Brad's leg. Would you cut off Brad's leg for $10 million?
Sure, screw it. Why not? Not my
2 to
leg.
1.
Lewd or illegal?
It's not
Not
illegal.
illegal.
It is if I resist.
Not if I'll give
You
you
won't be
5
resisting.
million.
We'll do it while you're asleep.
I'm not doing it for 5 mil. I'm not doing it for 10 mil. Might do it for 100.
You're not doing it. I'll do it.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying, no.
I'll cauterize it.
That's okay. Somehow Pat with surgical implements just doesn't seem...
You know I'd research it. You know I would do it properly.
Oh, great. Pat looked at this on Wikipedia.
I mean, I've looked up chainsaw techniques.
How often is Wikipedia wrong?
Right?
I edited it today.
We'll change it when we get home.
Yeah. All right, so top 3 things, not lewd, Not
You're
only
making this not fun.
It's going to take me 40 minutes just to type out what the top 3 is.
top top 3
Retail therapy stores, Best Buy,
New Egg.
the Cheesecake Factory.
All right, done. Boom. Top 3.
Done.
Because it doesn't count. They don't physically have a location other than a warehouse.
Who?
Yeah, they do.
Who?
You can actually walk into a New Egg store. Oh, you can do online?
Yeah.
You can do online.
That's because, I mean, if you average out the numbers, 153% of people do online shopping as therapy.
So I'm still not sure what our top 3 is.
I don't either.
Okay.
Top 3.
Types of cake. Top 3 things you would do that you wouldn't normally do that you do for money.
I don't normally do much of anything, so.
Yeah. Jay doesn't even
Go
work for
to
money.
a party. Okay.
I'll give you
Yay.
$1.
Hey, whatever. It's still money. Dance with a girl. Okay. $5 for that.
You would.
All right, how about this? Because we all know what the number 1 would be. Top 3 reasons to
Movie.
stay up for 24 hours that don't involve sex.
Flying to Hawaii.
That's a good one.
I didn't even think of that, but all right.
Stay up for 24 hours?
What about like standing in line for like a device?
No.
No.
No?
That's what pre-orders are for.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I might do it
Road
for
trip?
a movie.
Movie.
Might do it for a movie.
So if you were like, like Lord of the Rings, all 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Have you ever done all the Lord of the Rings in a row extended editions?
No, because I
that
can
would
watch
probably
those-
take 24 hours.
I can watch the.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you were never the same.
No.
I can watch those in the comfort of my own home and then go to the theater and watch the other one.
Fair enough. So like, what type of movie would you stay up in line for 24 hours for?
Debbie does
Well,
Dallas.
you said stay up for 24 hours for.
Right.
Oh, wait. Is that got
Because when I went to watch The Dark Knight,
Right.
I had to get up to work for work early that day.
Right.
So I was up at 5. I did not get home until 5 that next morning.
Okay.
So I stayed up 24 hours for the sole purpose of going to the midnight release.
All right. So
of
we're gonna say
Batman.
to watch an epic movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Because The Dark
So
Knight's
that's
an
the
epic
potential one. What other,
How about to win a car?
like a contest?
Yeah, like one of those you have to keep your hand on the car and the last one standing wins.
movie.
Right.
With the now mandatory P brakes. Yes, I would do it.
Screw that.
No, they have to do that.
Bring a jar.
No,
Man up.
I'll just pee right there.
Well,
I don't
after
Pee
care.
on
they-
the car.
After
on the
they did that
people.
It's
whole,
yeah, it's
Pee on the
tactic.
people. Be like,
after they did that whole hold your wee for a wee and that woman died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
septic backup.
Yeah, there was a contest where a woman held her pee too long and died.
Yeah, that can happen.
the urine filled up her eyes and.
I was standing in line for Anime Boston.
Standing in line for
well, that
anime-
took 24
That is
hours.
just 24
That took
hours.
24 hours. I'd never do that again.
How about to meet someone like uber famous?
They'd have to be
was it with their
really
That's
famous.
actually interesting. Like who?
Like a president of your choosing.
a president?
Past or present. Still alive. I mean,
I
you go
don't
to
give
their
a
grave
shit
and be
about
like,
most of those
"Hey."
guys.
I mean,
But
there's
still a
some-
president.
Okay. To
Whoop-de-frickin'-do.
meet an iconic figure in your mind, would you wait 24
Your
hours?
own iconic
Stay up
figure.
24 hours.
Yes. Would you do that?
It would be really
I
interesting because
think-
I'd be loopy talking to them after.
Mr. Wizard.
He was a dick to kids.
Was he really?
Yeah, go
Well,
back
as long
and watch
as he
the show.
didn't, as long as he didn't give a dick to kids,
No.
then you're fine. It is the day and age of it.
No. That doesn't deserve a count. It.
That does us
No, I mean, I think that I would. I'd wait 24 hours to talk to an iconic figure of my
Such
choosing.
as who? Who was your iconic figure you'd wait a day for? Straight.
Frodo Baggins. It's my figure to wait for. I want to meet Frodo Baggins.
think you'll be waiting a little longer than 24 hours.
Why?
Just saying.
And Elijah Wood.
All right, fair enough.
Or Dominic Monaghan. Any of the Lord of the Rings guys.
All right.
Or Liv Tyler.
Serene McKellen.
There you go.
No. No. Aerosmith's kid? No.
Ta.
She doesn't have much to say.
She's gorgeous. Who cares?
You had Ben Affleck.
I don't want her to say
You had Ben
anything.
Affleck do Animal Crackers to you, and then you did Lord of the Rings. Great.
I would eat the corn out of her poo just
All
to see where it came
right
from.
then.
Okay. I went there. Whole new level. Whole new level. That's right.
I'm gonna look at you differently from now on.
I
look like a big
exactly
ear of corn,
the
aren't I?
same. I was just confirmed, but you know.
That's an old line too.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
It's still disgusting.
yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I would wait 24 hours.
I have a friend who'd be
for
proud
that.
of me. If I could meet Patrick Stewart, I would do it.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
So we both all agree that should be on the list.
Yep.
Because he's pretty damn awesome.
Let's see. How about
Wait 24 hours for a lifetime supply of cheesecake.
Ooh. I don't like cheesecake.
Wait for a lifetime supply of the food of your choosing.
Ooh.
it's not hard to stay up 24 hours.
Yes, it is.
For a
let's-
6-month supply of your food of your choosing. Means you have 6 months.
I think
worth
we're
of-
just coming up with weird stuff.
Well, yeah, because I mean, what else
Well,
do
it
we
is a
actually
top
have
three.
to wait 24 hours for? This is our fictitious thing.
That's true.
Kind of what this whole premise is about.
What if you have 24 hours to live?
What would you do with 20? Like, we can't change this.
Doug, we only have 10 minutes to live on TV, so.
Yeah, if I had 24 hours to live, bet your ass I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, I would stay up. Absolutely.
I would be doing everything that I could do that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Walk up to my... I can't say that.
Ha ha ha, count it. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. What about,
What?
Nice catch.
What? Now read it. Hurry.
Not
Hurry.
Now you
No,
have
it's just
to
my
have
news stories.
Oh,
oh,
seriously?
Jesus.
That's all it was.
Okay, so anyway.
All right, so let's get our top 3 list out of the way. It's meet a famous person.
Really? That's going to be your number one.
No, I don't freaking know. What do you got?
Go to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Go to Hawaii.
You ass.
Yeah, well.
I'd stay up 24 hours for $1 million.
24. All right, so let's just, instead of saying $1 million, let's say win a contest you really want with a prize you really want.
Okay.
All right, more little.
To win a contest.
Win a
Just to win a
contest.
contest to save him some typing.
Yep. Go to Hawaii. Win a contest. And
Meet an iconic person.
meet an iconic person. There's top 3. No honorable mentions. Let's do a couple news stories on what we learned today.
Why do we have to do a couple news stories? Why can't we just banter?
What do you got?
Have you played Ultimate True Vault Hunter mode?
No.
Jay, isn't it amazing?
Amazingly hard.
Yeah, it's awesome. Now go on, Brad. Read a news story.
What was number 3? Win $1 million?
No, meet an iconic person.
Hey, why do I have so many pieces of
'Cause it's
paper?
mine.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
When's the next?
No, they're mixed up now.
When's the character coming out?
A new study finds that cohabitation, the old living in sin, is becoming increasingly popular in the U.S., with more unmarried couples living together and having children together. Some of the big findings from the federal study: for 48% of women ages 15 to 44, their first union was cohabitation,
Whoa.
not marriage. That's up 43%.
15?
Interesting.
15
Yeah.
to 44.
All right. That's up 43% from in 2002 and 34% in 1995.
It's also disgusting.
Marriage was the first union for just
it's not
23%
disgusing.
of women, compared
It's
to 30% in 2002
Why
and
would they choose
39% in 1995.
At 15, they can't even drive.
Within the first year of their first unmarried cohabitation, 19% of women had a child. And within 3 years of moving together, 40% of women had gotten married.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this just like living with each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then then it's not that bad.
Another
I should
32%
listen to it and read
continued cohabitating, while 27% broke up. Cohabitation is lasting longer. The median length of the first cohabitation is now 22 months, an increase of 20 months in 2002 and 13 months in 95. That's a reversal in the U.S., which had the shortest cohabiting periods of any wealthy nation, says a sociologist.
I'm making up my own honorable mention.
Demographers say education is an important factor. Women who didn't graduate from high school are much more likely to have cohabitation as their first union, and women with higher education are more likely to transition into marriage from cohabitation. As for having kids together, what we're seeing here is the emergence of children within cohabiting unions among the working class and the poor, says the sociologist. Having children within cohabitating unions is much more common among everybody but the college educated. And Kristen Stewart turns 23.
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart turns 23. Anyways.
The end.
So, about living together.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are you asking him?
Because this is going to get really awkward.
I mean, I could do worse. Living with Brad wouldn't be all that bad. Hey, Brad. Hey, Pat. Boom. Off to your room, and I go back to my room and do my own thing.
Your room is with the dog.
Why is my room with the dog?
That's the only room left. Everything else is taken up by his stuff. Large
That's
printers.
pretty much true.
Or you're sleeping in his father's bed with him.
I could finish the
And you're
basement.
dude spooning.
Dude, why are you dude spooning my dad? That's creepy.
I'm not gonna spoon with your dad.
That's creepy. Why would you even suggest that?
I'll just put a wall.
It's the
up in
only
your
room left.
Just put a wall up in your room.
You can always sleep in the broom closet, like Harry
What about
Potter.
Harry Potter? No, screw you. You have me sleeping in a broom closet.
With Harry Potter.
I have a whole extra room for you.
With Harry Potter?
No, with Hermione Granger.
Heine?
You gotta say it before I even count it.
With Hermione Granger.
No, like you mean it.
With Hermione Granger.
Not like you're special, like you're you.
With Hermione Granger.
Count it. Yeah.
You and your
No,
cohabitation.
that's it.
All right.
I think it's about that time. We got 5
Toilet?
minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, that
Wait,
too.
You have to poo?
Pretty much perpetually.
Okay.
It just doesn't stop.
Well, I've always said
I keep eating and I keep pooping. I don't know what happens. What keeps happening?
I think there's something wrong with me.
I just keep pooping every day. No. All right. So it's time for our favorite segment of the show. Please,
by
God,
the-
save us from this conversation. It is time for what we learned today.
Today?
Today. But before we get to that, don't forget to visit
Thank
our
you.
website, our facebook.com/NSLSTV, twitter.com/NSLSTV, youtube.com/NSLSTV. We're all over the freaking web, like white on rice.
Except for a website.
Screw that shit.
Hobo on a ham sandwich?
You can swear on TV.
You can't say that on TV.
Shit. So what are you doing?
Looking for the slime.
Good reference.
We don't have that much of a budget.
It's unfortunate.
Even for slime.
So Brad,
Yeah?
I'm gonna start off with you.
Yeah?
Jay, what did you learn today?
I want a parachuting hamster.
That's well, I mean,
I'm not sure where the hell you learned that.
It's in our top 5.
What?
You added you would wait 24 hours for a parachuting hamster.
How would that not be awesome?
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
24 hours for pair what?
A parachuting hamster. Or a ninja goldfish. Thank you.
Wait for that.
Of course.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're just taking a hamster and chucking him out of a plane or something?
That'd be great.
You're like-
Open the door! Open the door! It'll be amazing!
Actually, I was going to take a hamster ball with a hamster in it, put it in one of North Korea's rockets, and just that. And then it would break away like a
set on the whole
capsule.
image of the hamster and like a little tiny harness.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's in the
Pulling
harness, in the ball.
cord.
Yeah, no, I just want like 30 of them, and I just want them to like all float down in someone's yard. I think that would be hilarious just to see someone look out the window, they see like 15 hamsters just floating down.
We're being invaded by the most pointless
Awkward.
army ever.
Right. So, Pat,
Yeah.
what did you learn today?
That Jay's really demented when it comes to what he wants to do with gerbils or hamsters or any marsupial of any kind.
Like a kangaroo?
Yeah, I mean, he probably wants to do things with marsupials. It's my word of the day, marsupial. I
Oh,
can't fit it in there. What I also learned today is
That
that
Brad's having a stroke at this very moment.
Awesome.
Lord of the Rings is the best movie franchise that there is.
That's kind of sad in some respects.
Why? It's an amazing franchise.
Scott-
That's the
shaking
best
fist.
we have?
Yeah,
It's got so many shortcomings, and that's the best we have?
but it's also an amazing movie franchise.
But with all those shortcomings, and it's the best we have?
Yeah,
Really?
it is. Count it. It's our win.
You know what I learned?
What's that?
I learned that's depressing.
Can you count it though? You counted it.
I'm just saying, I learned that's depressing. That with everything done in Hollywood, everyone's worried that all the movies have been made. I can now assure you that they have not, because if the best we have is Lord of the Rings, there's so much more to do.
Oh, I agree. I'm not gonna argue.
Just saying.
Is that all you got?
Dan Malloy, suck my balls.
That's awesome.
Wait, what?
Dan Malloy, suck my balls.
Why?
Suck my balls. Long and hard.
I don't get. I don't
Awesome.
get it. I don't get it. Who's Dan Malloy?
The governor.
Well, yeah, that part I was kidding about.
And he can suck my balls.
In case
Why?
he was the ball sucking portion
Oh.
of that statement.
Apparently you missed the last week.
No, I got it.
Today.
Where he can suck my balls.
It took a fair bit for me to put like 8 plus
I'm not
2
even going to put together a coherent argument or rant because that's all been done to death. At this point, he can just suck my balls.
Great.
That's all I got.
You know we're going to be kicked off the air for that.
And if he did, they did ban that too.